So, I was just mindlessly scrolling through YouTube Shorts, and the craziest thing just popped up on my YouTube Shorts feed. Flashbulb Games has nonchalantly dropped a new Shorts video showcasing some brand new blocks that they're going to be adding to the next update. And these blocks are going to be free. And I thought, yes, this is video worthy. It's an update coming to the future. I want to talk about it. But the way they just dropped this was so crazy to me. Like, instead of it being like a dev diary or just like a big announcement or some live stream, they just dropped it in a YouTube Shorts, like a super quick YouTube Shorts too. Like, you could easily miss this. And yeah. So it's worth talking about, so let's just check out this YouTube Shorts together, and let's see these brand new blocks. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the YouTube Shorts here. So it says, straight away in big, bold letters, new free blocks. So the first one they showcased is this block. This is the new Submarine seat. The next one they're showcasing is this new engine block, the Amphibious engine. Which, by the way, I want to talk about this one more in a sec. And then finally, two brand new pieces, the Buoyancy blocks. Look at those. And yes, they just showcase most of these blocks in a submarine here as a quick little build, just to showcase what they kind of look like on these creations or potential creations we could make. Now, yeah. That is crazy. A couple of these blocks are huge because, especially this new engine, this is going to be game changing. Now, of course, we already know about the tank tracks, which we're getting for free. We're getting 3 different size tank tracks to the game, and that's already been announced, right? So that's really cool. We're all excited for those. But for them to just drop the extra free blocks we're getting in the next update like this is still insane. I can't get my head around it. Like, why isn't this in a dev diary? Like, I know it's only a couple blocks, but surely not here on a YouTube Shorts. I mean, fair enough, I guess. But because I'm so excited about this update, I took it upon myself to contact my good friend Yzuei, one of the test branch members, to send me some images of these blocks in closer detail. And that is exactly what I have for you guys today. So here is a picture of the first block that was showcased, the brand new submarine seat. Now, first things first, this seat looks awesome. Just look at the detail inside of that cockpit here. Like, here's obviously the controls, just all these wires too, these LEDs and more dials and wires and pipes and stuff. Definitely looks like something that should be underwater. But not only is this seat awesome because it works underwater, it's just a good looking seat in general. I can imagine the seat being used on so many builds. Like, it just looks like a plane seat. Like, I would put this on a plane and be completely happy with it. But why this is so important is because we only have a few underwater seats in the game, the diving bell and the spaceship cockpit. And yes, they have done the game wonders for a while now. Every time we've wanted to build an underwater creation, we would have to use one of those blocks, which is kind of a little bit annoying because there is so many other seats in the game that do not work underwater. And the diving bell was added in an update a while ago, like a really long time ago now. So finally seeing a seat dedicated for underwater, it's just cool. Personally, I still want to see a smaller seat, like a seat that can work underwater, but just smaller, like the size of an armored seat or something like that. Because to me, I still feel like this is quite a big seat. This is actually still the same size as a diving bell. Here's an image of what it looks like from behind, 4x4x4. Don't get me wrong, it's a really cool looking seat, but personally, I still want to see a smaller seat introduced because sometimes these seats are a little too big. But that's just my opinion. Now, the next block that has been showcased in this YouTube Shorts is the Amphibious engine, and it is exactly what it sounds like. It's an engine that actually powers your wheels, whether it's above the ocean or below it. Now, we couldn't do this before. With the 3 original engines we have in the game, yes, they do power the wheels, but as soon as these engines get submerged, we lose connection to our wheels and we can't move our vehicles anymore. But this block seems to be the solution to that problem. It's an engine that will hopefully, by the way, this is still me guessing from a YouTube Shorts. I'm still as clueless as everyone else, but this is me, fingers crossed, hopefully guessing that this will power wheels underwater, which is huge, by the way. This will be the first block to do that. This is what it looks like from behind, pretty standard. It is the first engine to be 3x2, and this is what it looks like from above. And I gotta say, the detail of like this futuristic engine inside of this glass part here, like all kept in nice and waterproof, is really cool to me. Like, I can see this being used not only obviously for an underwater tank or something, but for land vehicles as well. After all, it's still an engine. Like, imagine this on the back of a supercar. That would look awesome. Now, in terms of how much power output it is and how much power cores it costs, it is actually going to be 2 power cores. So the same as a raw engine, however, the acceleration is going to be rapid instead of being really slow like the raw engine. So about the same as the Dragon engine in terms of how quickly it can ramp up the torque on the wheels. And the power output is going to be 500. If you didn't notice, some blocks actually do tell you the power output. Like the big propeller engine, for example, that has a power of 800. Now, if you're wondering how I know all this information about this amphibious engine, it's because it literally says it here on the YouTube shorts. Like, you can see the power core here, it's 2, and then the power 500, and it says high acceleration here. I'm just curious on how this engine is going to sound. Hopefully, it sounds like an electric engine, because that's something I've wanted in the game for a while now. Something that sounds like an electric engine or a hybrid engine, just because those little details like the sound effects go a long way. For me personally, at least. Also, quick little tangent. With the tank tracks we've already seen showcased in previous dev diaries, we can see they have this little symbol. Now, this little symbol means you can actually change the skin. Just like the engines, we have different variation of the engines. We're gonna get different variations of the tank track. Now, I'm not sure if we've already seen them or not, these different variations, but just know that these tank tracks will be getting a different look to them depending on which style you want to use, just like the smart cannon. And finally, for our last pair of blocks, we're getting some new rounded buoyancy blocks. Now, these are the same size as a hull block, but they seem to be more rounded than a whole block, so adding these to a whole block might look a little weird. But this here is the same block. Just like with the tank tracks we just talked about with the little symbol where you can change the skin, it seems you can do this with this block as well. And I think this is a good idea. Instead of having these be completely 2 separate blocks, just have them as the same block with a different skin. And also save space in the build menu too, just because we don't want to have so many blocks where it takes literally 10 minutes to find the block you're using. Sometimes I'm scrolling through the build menu, just not remembering where any of the blocks are, and it's taking me like a good 5 minutes to find a simple piece. So these are the 2 variations. We're getting the smooth surface one, and then we're getting this like panel one with a door and a window, which is obviously not a real door, but just for detail, looks really cool. Same again with the corner rounded buoyancy blocks here. We have 2 different skins. One is a smooth, simple buoyancy corner piece here, and then one is also one with a door and a window here. So yeah, that's really cool. That's it with all the new blocks they showcased in this YouTube shorts. It's still crazy to me why they just decided to announce all this on a quick little video instead of a dev diary. I mean, it is cool though, right? By the way, we are getting a DLC with this. It is a winter DLC, so definitely add it to your wish list. But not only that, it also makes me think, what else is in the game? Like, what else are they adding? Because yes, we're getting free blocks, but they could have some DLC blocks that you need to pay for that we just haven't seen yet. Who knows? It's still early days. But let me know what you guys think of these brand new blocks they're adding to the game. Do you like them? Did you want to see something else be a free block? Just let me know down below. And whilst you're at it, why not consider subscribing? It's free. But anyway, that's enough from me. And I'll see you guys in the next one.